miles, you'll find peace of mind in America's only plug-in hybrid minivan.
Right now, get employee pricing for all. Plus, you may qualify for up to a $7,500 federal tax credit on 2023 Pacifica Hybrid Limited and Pinnacle models.
It's a brand new day.
Don't let junk get in the way.
All you have to do is point. And you'll be back to your old self again.
Yeah!
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK
or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Experience the sights, sounds, and flavors of Jalisco, Mexico, and discover why Jalisco is Mexico. Now, KTLA 5 invites you to join the fiesta, and you could win a vacation to one of Jalisco's most beautiful destinations, Puerto Vallarta. Visit KTLA.com/vacation and enter for your chance to win round-trip airfare for 2 to Puerto Vallarta, plus a 4-night stay at Villa Premier with daily breakfast and activities from Vallarta Adventures. Jalisco, where tradition meets celebration. Enter today.
The past few years have certainly posed some challenges. LA Care and Blue Shield Promise Health Plan are committed to our community. Whether it's hosting a local food giveaway or providing free backpacks or flu vaccines, we want to remind you that we're always here to help. Our community resource centers are open and ready to help you and your family with free classes and resources. Be active, be healthy, and informed. Visit activehealthyinformed.org to learn more.
Good morning. I'm Eric Spillman at the Reagan Library in Simi Valley. The second Republican presidential debate will be held here tonight, but without the leading candidate, the frontrunner. I'll have a preview coming up.
Good morning. I'm Frank Buckley. If the U.S. government shuts down this weekend, many Americans will be impacted, including those relying on benefits and services. We will have a live report from Washington.
Good morning. I'm Jessica Holmes. Target closing several California stores due to retail theft. The company expecting to lose millions of dollars this year due to stolen merchandise. The latest ahead.
Good morning. I'm Sam Rubin. New here at 10 o'clock. 3 words that riders across the Southland are jotting down. Back to work. The Writers Guild strike is settled. We'll have the very latest there. And Bruce Springsteen with a major announcement, and it will be a disappointment to fans hoping to see him here in December. The rest of the tour for the rest of the year is canceled. Details are coming up.
All right, good morning, everybody. Downtown, 83 degrees. San Fernando Valley, 91 degrees. High Desert, 90. 91 for the Inland Empire and Orange County Inland, up to 84 degrees. Frank, back to you.
Well, 7 of the contenders for the 2024 Republican presidential nomination will participate in a second presidential debate tonight. They'll do so, however, without former President Trump, the frontrunner, according to most polls. It takes place at the Reagan Library. KTLA's Eric Spillman is live in Simi Valley for us. Eric, good morning.
Morning, Frank. This is the 5th time that they've held a Republican presidential debate here at the Reagan Library here in Simi Valley. But it's the first time, to my knowledge, that a frontrunner in the polls has decided not to show up, not to take part. Donald Trump will be a no-show here tonight, but let's go over the list of candidates who will be taking part, who will be on that debate stage tonight. They include former Vice President Mike Pence, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, biotech entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy, North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum, Senator Tim Scott, and former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie. Basically, it is everybody who was involved in the first GOP debate last month in Milwaukee, except for former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson. He did not have the donations and the polling numbers to qualify. The debate will air on Fox News Channel and Fox Business at 6 p.m. our time tonight. Now, what to look out for tonight? Who will turn out to be the leading Republican alternative to Donald Trump? That is one of the questions that people have. Ron DeSantis needs to have a good night tonight. He has slipped in the polls in recent months. Nikki Haley is also hoping for a breakthrough. She's come up a few points. She's increased her polling since the last debate. Senator Tim Scott did not get a lot of airtime in the last debate. He may try to be more aggressive this time around to make his voice heard. The person who will not be on the stage tonight is the candidate with a commanding lead in the polls. That would be Donald Trump. Instead, he is traveling to Michigan for an event at a non-union auto parts plant. Even though he's been indicted 4 times and is facing 91 criminal charges, polls show he's got the support of something close to 50% of Republican primary voters.
So I think for former President Trump, it's a win to skip these debates. He's making it look like he is clearly going to be the nominee. And why would he engage in all that squabbling? I think that there are significant risks putting himself on a stage with all of the other candidates and having to respond to their questions.
Outside the Reagan Library this morning, a single Trump supporter from Orange County is parked with a massive flag. He says he's not bothered by the fact that his candidate is skipping the event.